Good afternoon, wonderful people using the internet at this very specific time of day on this specific website and this specific video. It's lovely to see you again. Welcome back to Maverick Baking and welcome back to another trashy junk food review, and don't we just love it? Today we're talking about another brand new product. I picked this up just today and it's only been around for kind of a week or so. As always, Scotland gets things last, but it's fine. I'm not here to complain today. We are talking about the brand new Cadbury White bars with Oreo. Now these kind of snuck up out of nowhere. Normally Cadbury like to shell out a huge amount of money on their advertising campaigns, but for some reason this just kind of slipped under the radar and started popping up on a few kind of food review Instagram pages and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll be picking those up. These were in Asda, they were £1, so I couldn't really resist. So for some reason these only come in a multi-pack, they don't come in kind of a shading bag, they also don't come in a big shading block or even your standard 100-gram bar. So a little bit unusual for a Cadbury release. So it describes itself as a white chocolate with a vanilla cream filling and chocolate biscuit pieces. Now, already, that's a very interesting shape. A little bit like something you would pick out of Ann Summers, to be honest, with this much ribbing going on, but let's taste it and see how it is. I'll give you guys a close-up of how it looks. It's got a kind of funky pattern and surprisingly, a semi-decent shine on top. Normally Cadbury's products can be very dull, but this actually looks like it's been kind of molded and tempered with a little bit of care, which is very nice to see. And we have a kind of rippling print on top. These are definitely smaller chunks than usual, but let's bite in, see what that filling looks like, see what it tastes like, and see if it's worth your money. Okay, I kind of understand why the internet has been hyping these up so much. It's so bad, but it's so good. Let me show you a close-up of this little guy. So you can see there's a generous layer of that white chocolate around the outside. You have those crunchy, big, generous chunks of chocolate Oreo cookie, and you have that soft kind of creamy vanilla filling. Now the filling itself, when I say creamy, it has a creamy kind of flavor, but the texture is a little bit kind of chalky and stiff like the filling of an Oreo, but it actually goes really, really well with that white chocolate. Decent texture, you've got creaminess, you've got a little bit of melting, you've got some crunchiness, some crispness. It is violently sweet, like aggressively sugary. So if you're not into white chocolate or if you're not into super sweet things or just the taste of really cheap chocolate, this is not for you, but it is definitely one for the white chocolate lovers. If you ever tasted the white chocolate covered Oreos themselves, I think they're called enrobed Oreos nowadays. You can pick them up in a lot of kind of pound shops and B&M home bargains and a couple of supermarkets. If you've ever tasted those, that is what this tastes like. A gloriously, decadently sugary bar that just celebrates all of the goodness of an Oreo with none of that kind of irritating dryness that requires it to be dunked in milk. It is good. As I always say with these things, you can tell none of the ingredients in here are of the best quality. Because it's Cadbury, it is very milky, but the cocoa is pretty much non-existent. This, if you consider it kind of a sweet or confectionery rather than chocolate, I think that's more appropriate because this and chocolate have never met. But if you like a cheap snack, if you want to get 4 satisfyingly sugary hits for just £1, you want good texture, you want it to taste exactly how it describes itself on the packet, Cadbury's white chocolate with Oreo, exactly what it is and more, I can't give this any less than a 5 out of 5. I know, I am quite shocked and almost a little bit disappointed in myself that I couldn't be more cynical. It's everything it promises it's going to be. It's everything you want from it. It delivers on flavour, it delivers on price, delivers on value. I can't fault that. Though mind you, I definitely don't need more than one because my word, that is sweet. If you guys have tried the white Cadbury bars with Oreo, let me know what you think in the comments below. I know that Oreo as a flavour and just as a concept nowadays is very oversaturated. It's very kind of divisive. A lot of people really hate it. A lot of people really love it. Some people are like me who kind of enjoy it but don't really want to admit it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. While I do think that Cadbury have kind of nailed it with this bar, I really do hope we see a bit of a stop to the Cadbury Oreo kind of love making because it is getting a little bit tiring. Let me know if you agree with that as well. If you guys enjoyed today's video and you would like to see more junk food reviews, vlogs and recipes and all sorts of stuff, don't forget to hit that big thumbs up and that subscribe button so you don't miss a single video. You'll see at least one new video every single week, and that's a promise. But for now, that's all I have time for. I desperately want a cup of tea to go and finish this bar with. Thank you so much for watching. I love having you here, and I will see you for the next one.